Let's get this out of the way first. Yes, Serana has stopped riding her horse. She wasn't comfortable with it to begin with. Her horse she never grew attached to, unlike Inigo with Rusher, Lucian and Clive, and myself with Princess Elfsiger, is now being taken care of by the stablemaster in Whiterun. Maybe one day I will try and convince her to ride again, but for now, I think I'll leave it. She seems to think she can keep up with our horses. Something about enhanced speed being a vampire. She also has enhanced strength as well. That skinny body of hers is more than meets the eye, apparently. Do not underestimate her. It's the year 202 now. I think before we even got over to Darkfall Cave, the new year came and went. I just wasn't paying attention to it, what with Saturalia and the Dawnguard and our war against the vampires going on. I used to really enjoy the New Life Festival, but, well, I was just too busy this year. The previous year I went to a tavern and woke up in my bed, on my shack, on the waterfront, but I wasn't alone. At least she wasn't bad to look at, but I had no idea who that Imperial woman even was, and she left in a hurry in the morning. This while I was rubbing my eyes, trying to figure out what had happened during the night. And yes, the previous New Life Festival I was in prison. So, well, maybe this year's was an upgrade. Right, now on to all the important bits that we just went through. Well, for one, we did some epic work there in Darkfall Cave and beyond. We faced near endless Falmer, but we also accomplished what we came for, getting the Bow of Auriel. This after facing the Vampire Lord, the brother of what I assume now to be the last Snow Elf on Mundus, Knight Protector Gelibor. See, his brother was a Snow Elf by the name of Arch-Curate Verthur. He threw a lot of frozen vampire Falmer at us, and even tried dropping the ceiling down upon us a few times. In the end, we defeated him, and it turned out that he wanted Serana's royal vampire blood. Of course, it was he who created this prophecy of never-ending night called the Tyranny of the Sun in order to get revenge against Auriel, who allowed him to become diseased with vampirism to begin with. I suppose he wanted to destroy Auriel's influence upon Nirn by having this prophecy fulfilled, and to do this, he needed Serana's blood.
Serana, this veil is as beautiful as you are. White and cold to the touch, just like your pallid vampire skin.
You know what, you're not cold, you actually keep me warm, but you are very... You know what, I like pale white skin, especially on you. Not a good impersonation, but I'm absolutely using this compliment later.
You have an odd sense of humor. A bit eccentric, but that's why I like you. That kind of thing might not work with a lot of other girls, but it sure does work with me.
Does it? Good. I don't care about other girls.
Otherwise, I really wouldn't be head over heels for you.
You're head over heels, huh?
I mean it. Come here, you swit.
Well, I was just asking what you thought about this veil. Well, led to a good outcome. The two of us kiss. Along the way, Serana and I confirmed again how we feel towards each other. Now that the prophecy is denied, because we have the Bow of Auriel, we can freely attack Harkon and Castle Volkihar. But first, we will need the help of the Dawnguard to launch such an assault. With our greater numbers lately and with the power of my companions and I, we should be able to get in there and wipe them out. Though I don't think it will be easy. Vampire ancients are no joke, not to mention Harkon himself. But once that is all done, once Harkon is destroyed and his great vampire threat is no more, finally, Serana and I will be able to focus on each other, at least for a time, since the Dragonborn is very much needed to help the people of Skyrim right now. I see only good times ahead. The Nine be with us. Another nice morning in solitude.
The Divines saved me from the streets, and they can save you from your trials as well.
The Divines saved you? Well, that's good.
May the divines guide and keep you.
Good for you. We have some things to sell while we're here. Then we're gonna make our way down, way to the other side of Skyrim.
True, I may look the part of dashing swordsman, but I prefer the art of wit.
Fletching suits me.
Look the part of an idiot to me.
Sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes forth like the fury of a...
Captain Aldous, I have a book for you. Hello.
You couldn't possibly be the Dragonborn of legend, could you?
Would seem that I am. I found that book you wanted, The Mirror.
Good. I'll see if I can get some copies made for the men. Here, something for your trouble. The Legion thanks you.
I find the air here.
1,200 gold for a book? Huh? Thank you.
Good. There's plenty that needs doing.
That is a lot of gold just for a book. Maybe if they had bookstores here in Skyrim. I don't know why they don't. Like, they have the library at the College of Winterhold, but... Anyways, time to eat something. Firebrand wine. Rabbit haunch. Potato soup. And some ale.
Content to serve.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
The ground I walk quake as I pass. I don't know if I'd go that far. It already kind of does when I shout. I don't even want to say the words, but... F-U-S-R-O-D-A. I said the words, then yes. I guess I might be facing jail time. Or a big fine. Especially if I hurt someone. Alright, where's the blacksmith? The smith was... I just saw him. Anyways, let's go see what we can sell. I'm not sure what we can sell.
Something.
Is this... this armor? Where is it? Heavy armor. It's no good to any of us since we don't use heavy armor. Maybe if I give it to Lydia. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea if I did. What if I fixed her up with full outfit of Dragonbone? Maybe I will. But I also have, look at this, oh, light armor. But I didn't make it myself. I want to be able to make these things, you see. But we have things to sell, so let's go.
Well, he came out of an oblivion gate.
Talking about Clive.
That is a worrying combination.
Says the man who regularly converses with a bug in a jar.
Yes, but Mr. Dragonfly is not from a Daedric plane. He is from Windhelm. On second thoughts, I suppose it is similar.
Now Lucian's singing about Clive. Well, at least he's... there's the entrance. At least he's, taken to riding his horse. Unlike some girl I know. Gave up the practice. Never felt comfortable doing it. Alright, we are going back to Castle
What is it, pretty
Dawnguard.
boy?
Are you calling me pretty boy? Going back to Castle Dawnguard. Cold up here in this strange path to take to the castle. This is strange. They would have had to haul out the stone to the castle and everything through this passageway. This seems strange. There's got to be a more direct way to it. Ooh, excuse me. I've got to eat up that, all that, venison. Weighing me down. He's got enough to live off venison alone for almost a month. There we go. Castle Dawnguard. It'd be very difficult to try to take this place if it's adequately defended. Very difficult. Look at the high walls. And how to get the siege weapons through. Or I guess you could just try using ladders, but...
Oh, there once
Vampires
was a
can
hero
just...
named Inigo the
I guess
Brave.
levitation is no
Saved
longer
us
being
all
done,
from
but...
many a close shave.
Lots of more people around now.
There once was a scholar named Lucien the Quake. He was so smart he made the Dwemer look thick.
Hey, we're here to see Isran and Gunmar about assassinating that vampire up in Windhelm. I don't know what the next step is. We have Orio's bow. Maybe the Moth Priest will know. Isran, we're back. We have it.
You have Oriel's bow.
Oh, yes.
I've heard it described in tales, but I could never have imagined its beauty.
We need your help, Isran.
Indeed. The day hasn't been won while Harkon still walks Tamriel. But what of Serana? Can she be trusted to lift a blade against her own kind, her own family?
I trust her to do the right thing.
I suppose that's as much as I can hope for. Let me address the Dawnguard and then we'll be off. The men deserve to know that we finally gained the upper hand.
Everyone, gather round. Come on then. We haven't got all day.
This might take a minute for everyone to get here. And there's Gunmar. We need to speak to him after.
For too long, we've allowed these vampires to poison the night and kill our people. Now, we finally have the means to strike back. We now have Ariel's bow. The gods themselves have favored us, and we must answer with action. The time has come to finally put an end to Harkon and his unholy prophecy. We will march on their lair and destroy those wretched abominations so they can no longer corrupt our world. This is our fight, and this is our fate. This is the time of the Dawnguard! Kill the abominations! This is it!
Hold between the eyes for me!
Let no one fight in one piece.
It's time we take the fight to their door. Gather your things and rest well, my friend. We meet outside Castle Volkihar.
Alright. Alright. Hey, Gunmar. Gunmar.
The trolls will serve us well, I think. The trolls will serve us well, I think.
Oh, they're all going there. I'll have to speak to him about it later.
Hello, friend. What's on your mind?
Not much, other than the world potentially falling.
Where is... There
Other
he
than
is.
that, I seem to be doing fine. Otherwise-
Hello there again. Well, I guess you're going to miss the show. You can't see. You'd be a liability to bring along. Sit tight here and watch after yourself. Serana,
Oh? What is it?
are you ready for this?
I don't think you can ever be ready to kill your parent. I'm just doing my best not to think of him as my father anymore.
That's a good way to be thinking.
We didn't all get to have parents like yours. Sometimes this is just how it is.
I'm glad you're here.
You keep surprising me. You know what I mean.
Well, it was a long trip to get out here, and then suddenly we all have to go right back to the other side where we came from. Yeah. Maybe I should get a few hours sleep. They said we're all going to meet there, so we'll get a little bit of rest here first. Alright, it's just ahead. Castle Volkihar. I don't know how this is going to go with Serana. Ooh, did we pass by the drop? This looks too sheer. I think we did. Where is the drop? By the gods, I don't even remember. Is it past it all, maybe? Cold out here. Who's that? Stormcloak? Really? What is this? An ambush? I think it is. Hope you like that, you fools. Back to where we were going. The sun, I know, is not comfortable for you. Let's get going. So I slept for a few hours and then we made it, went to Riften and took the carriage to Dragonbridge. And now we're out here. It is in the morning. Traveled all night. Takes a while to get out to the other side, from one side to the other. Is it here? I think so. That doesn't look like it. Here it is. Easy to see on your way up, but not so much on the way down. Could have taken the way down, but it was pretty sheer. And I don't want to shear off my horse's legs. That Horker's climbed up pretty high. What's it doing? Ooh. Come here. Gotcha. Right, where's the boat? Oh, I see the dock. More known route. More known route. The mud crab. Aye, the pincers on these things.
It's not very impressive.
Oh, cold. More known route. There's a mud crab there. It has its own little island. Mud Crab Island. The ship way out in the distance. Another ship? Yes. Yeah, they like to, as I say, they ply the north. There's another one over there. It's just a lot of them. They like to go along the north. But they might have trouble soon because of the ice. Ice sometimes get really bad. Prevents them from even going up there. Alright. Gunmar.
The trolls will serve us well, I think.
You and your trolls. Oh, we got one. There's a troll here. Serana?
Yes?
I don't think we need to say anything.
Just you and me against the world now. Not that I'm complaining.
I'll warm up when I'm in. Those gargoyles may come to life.
You're
Eastron.
done with this when none of them are left standing. Let's go.
I've got 8 cure disease potions. Hey, troll.
Who's that?
Yes, as I thought, the gargoyles are coming to life. To life?
I'm calling.
Right, what's with the fireball? So, Oreo's bow, though. I'm not. You know, he's set to fire into the sun. Ooh. Is that what it does? Wow.
Bad dog. Bad.
It's gonna be of limited use now. We go inside. Oop. For the Dawnguard.
Kill him and be done with it.
Kill their leader before it has a chance to escape.
Don't let any of them get away.
Alright, I don't think it's gonna be this easy, guys. Just be prepared for the worst. We're going up against what probably is several
Find their leader and
vampire
kill him.
ancients, including Lord Harkon. I think we're going to take losses.
Did you hear something?
Careful, this could be an ambush. Wait, the wrong one. Sorry. What are these wenches doing here? There's a vampire ancient. Kill it. Got it. Isn't that one right there? Serana.
Hey, I'm glad you're here with me.
Okay. You have nothing to say about where to go. Where's your father? Jeez, there's the... That was the attractive Bosmer woman. Yeah, hold this place down. If you see anything, let us know. Shout. Oh, gosh. Hey there. Are you alright?
Who are you?
I don't know if we should be letting this one out.
Hey there, little kitty. Let me go.
You're free.
That is
Need
but annoying.
sleep. What's wrong, kitty cat?
I'm warning you. Stop it.
Sure thing, pretty kitty.
Stop
I
it.
thought they'd have more extensive holding cells for their meals. Gunmar.
Leave no vampire in one piece.
For the Dawnguard. For Skyrim.
Eastron. Is it through there? I think it is. Just hold on before we get going further. Sapphire. Garnet. Diamond. Oh, please don't move me. Gold. This was easier than I thought at least to get to here, but they may have fortified themselves further in.
For the Dawnguard! For Skyrim!
I'd say for all of Nirn. Get rid of these. Harkon. Lord Mead.
Serana, my darling. I see you still favor keeping a pet.
That's what he looks like.
You know why we're here.
Of course I do.
More like
You
Bob.
disappoint me, Serana. You've taken everything I provided for you and thrown it all away for this pathetic being.
For me.
Provided for me? Are you insane? You've destroyed our family. You've killed other vampires, all over some prophecy we barely understand. No more. I'm done with you. You will not touch him.
So, I see this dragon has fangs. Your voice drips with the venom of your mother's influence. How alike you've become.
No. Because unlike her, I'm not afraid of you. Not anymore.
And you. It appears I have you to thank for turning my daughter against me. I knew it was only a matter of time before she'd return with hatred in her heart.
Well, you're very welcome. Hatred born of your neglect?
A small price to pay for the betterment of our kind.
Your kind is a blight on this world.
Yes, yes. Always the noble vampire hunter. And what happens when you've slain me? Is Valerica next? Is Serana?
I would never harm Serana. She's too important to me.
Then my daughter is truly lost. She died the moment she accepted a mortal into her life.
I'm not just any mortal. Don't you know the Dragonborn? Anyways, enough of this.
Yes, quite. I'm growing weary of speaking to you and my traitorous daughter. I'll give you a single chance to turn over the bow to me. There will not be a second.
Never.
Very well then. You leave me no choice.
Of course he's going to bring out minions to fight. Get him! Woo! Turn into bats. Turn into bats, huh? I don't know if I'm diseased. Maybe it's just I used a lot of magicka. Let's just use it again, cure disease. Oh, and I have a I don't have many poisons. Damage health. Take that. Oh, I think undead are immune to it. Jeez, stop turning into bats.
It's not working. Use the bow.
Really? Use the bow? Okay. Take this. Aye.
Are you okay?
Where is he now? Ay, ay, ay. Come here, Harkon. I think he's replenished his health. I think he's sapping my strength. Wonder if slow will work on him. Regenerate health. Plentiful healing.
It's in your day.
I'm here. Ah, nothing. No poisons work on him. Oh, moves. Where'd he go? There he is. Take this, Harkon. Oh. What the what is that? They keep coming back to life. Use the bow. Not again. Would you leave me alone? Amount of magicka, amount of everything. Plentiful magicka. Again, the bow.
Use the bow.
Ah. Can't even see what's happening. There's so much going on in the room. Friend? Who's friend? Who's foe? Not again. Ooh. Keeps changing back to his shade. How am I supposed to fight that? Look at him now. Oh. There's more of it. Isran's here.
Now that's done.
He's over. He's dead. Wow. That took a lot out of me. I almost died many times. What will you do now, Serana?
I'm not sure. I'll probably stay with the Dawnguard for as long as they'll let me. They're respectable fighters, and I think they see the benefits of having a vampire on their side now. Of course, if you've got any more adventures planned.
I'd love to have you along. Why do you even need to ask? You know I love you.
That's what I wanted to hear.
So,
nothing else then?
The beast is destroyed. Not only that, but Ariel's bow is in safe hands. The Dawnguard will now be dedicated to safeguarding it, making sure that prophecy will never come to pass. You've served Skyrim well. Even with these vampires gone, the fight isn't completely over. Once we're settled back in at the fort, there will be more work to do.
I can imagine.
We'll be honored to have you join us.
Of course, I always help out the Dawnguard. Whew. He had so many different aspects of himself. And what did I see at the end? Bones? This was him. All I saw was bones standing here. Tch, more like ball. I hope you don't mind, Serana. I'm sorry. Blacksmith's elixir. Nice one. Daedra heart. His sword. Oh. Oh! If wielded via vampire. Health, magic, and stamina. Wonder if I couldn't make this for, fix it up for Serana. Improve it. It doesn't look like the best sword right now, but... we'll see. Necklace of magic suppression. Maybe I could take the enchantment off it and apply it to a new weapon. Imminent destruction. Vampire dust. Oh, what a mess. It was just him when we came in here. Then there's werewolves. Gargoyles, skeletons. Different aspects, shades of himself. I don't even know what they were, but they were deadly. They took your life from you when you got near. Look at these. I would take that silver ore. Goes to the remains. There's nothing there. Now that was a fight. Your father put up a really nice fight. Quite a challenge. I don't think I would have been able to do it without help. In fact, I know I wouldn't have. But after all that, cure disease. I suppose we can look around the castle now. What is this for? Is this where you get your blood from? Oh, it's dripping from the hand. Rather gross. Don't need those. Right. Oh, there's a chest here, but it's empty. Let's look around the rest of this castle and see what there is, if there's anything interesting to loot. They had quite the collection of books there. I was able to get Mystery Tolera Volume 5, not 4 though. 4 is where the story continues. We'll have to keep looking for that. Serana.
Oh? What is it?
So, it's finally over?
Yeah, it is. Thank you, again, for all you've done for me and the world. I know we haven't known each other for too long, but now you basically are family, where my father was not. What I said to my mother back in the Soul Cairn, it was all true. You, a stranger, have done more for me since we met than either of my parents in more than 1,000 years. You are my savior, my sole reason to keep living. I love you.
I love you too, Serana.
Wow. By the 9, I never thought I would weep after my father was gone. And don't you dare bring this up again.
Don't worry. I will.
Oh, you little... It's on. You'd better not be surprised if your next tomato soup tastes like hag-raven toes.
Oh. Okay, maybe I'll think twice about being... I won't bring that stuff up. That's horrible. But not the tomato soup.
Hag-raven toes. Really, though. I have made peace with what's happened to my family. I've had a long time to deal with it, didn't I?
I suppose so.
I'm ready to move on. Here's a new chapter for me to start, at least. A chapter with you.
Are you proposing to me?
Listen, I don't want to push you into something you don't really want. but I think, for the first time in... gods, how many years? I don't even know. I feel like it might work. Us. Together. I think we could... try, you know? Maybe I wouldn't make such a bad wife, after all.
You want to be my wife? But I want to be with you, for real.
Well now, are you ready for our first adventure? I know you probably have other stuff you'd like to do. But don't you think it would be nice if we just had some alone time for a while?
Agreed.
Let's go somewhere else. Someplace beautiful. Your choice.
That's a good idea.
Okay, where to?
A nice plain or forest, somewhere outdoors.
I like that. Just make sure no one would be able to see us, alright?
Oh, okay. We're going to have a date. Let's leave this place. I don't even want to talk about it here. I looted what I could. Ultimate heal. Oop. Didn't mean to take your weapon, whatever. It's strange that some turn to ash and some still remain as they are. Well, what does that even mean? So, I got Harkon's sword. Probably sell it for a lot. It has a really good enchantment. I've never seen absorbing health, magic, and stamina. But you have to be a vampire to use it. You can have your dwarven war axe back. Oreo's bow. Now that is a bow I'd hang up. But I think the Dawnguard should be... like, hang it up on a plaque. The Dawnguard should be the ones that protect it, though. If one vampire got this idea, how do I not know that others don't know about it? He may have told other vampires, and now there's other vampires who are trying to steal it. Oh, wow. I don't remember seeing the ships here like this. Or was I not paying attention? There's several crashed ships. Some have been here for a while, too. Not a place I ever want to come back again to. For all I care, what happened to the city of Winterhold can happen to the castle. And yet crash down and be destroyed. The only problem is, what about your mother? She doesn't need to stay in the Soul Cairn. What a terrible place to remain. And maybe if she stays there long enough, or maybe it's too late for her already, she might turn into like what happened to the dragon, Durnavir, where he can't leave. Only for... Whoa.
Never saw anything like this back on the island. I'm so glad I went.
What a weird sound. Princess! What are you, some kind of water horse? What was that? Am I not bathing you enough? Right, let's get out of here. So, we've dropped off Inigo and Lucian at Breezeholm. Are you Jed?
I'm pretty sure John is diddling Olfina.
What? Olfina? I don't even know what that means. Yeah, interesting. Apparently he's very, not very well received by many. So it's just Serana and I are going to go out into the world. But we have to find a place for us first, maybe, and then we'll have to drop off Oreo's bow to the Dawnguard. As they said, they would like to protect it, right? Oh, okay. You're John Battleborn. Yeah, Alfina Greymane. I always see them together. Oh, it's a sexy woman. Hello?
What's the matter? You can't stand the sight of a strong Nord woman?
Okay.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days?
What?
Everyone is obsessed with death.
Everyone's obsessed with what? Let's go to the Falkreath. Of course I have things to do all over. I have to go to Illinalta's Deep. Let's go find a nice place in Falkreath where I might want to build a home in the future. Where's the dragon? Just in Falkreath. Where's the dragon? Come on, dragon.
Let's see how you like this.
Where'd it go? It's fighting something over here. I don't even know what it's spewing. It's like red bile or something. Whoa. Like that. You don't want this to be on the people who live in there. Ugh. I know these work on dragons. Ah.
This isn't your day.
Ah. Stand still. I don't have Lucian and Inigo with me, so this won't be as easy as before. Ugh, what is it that is spewing out? Looks to me like it's healed itself, is it not?
Tough day for you.
If it would just come and face me. There. There we go. It's standing still. Maybe I'll try fire arrows. I've got lots of those. Or fair bit. It's too far away. Gotcha. Ah, you moved. Come here, dragon. Oh, it's killed a cow. Oh. I hate chasing after them. What's wrong with this bull? Is it just in a rage? What was that about? There's a dog there.
You are exactly what I was
What?
looking for.
Just wait. I'm fighting a dragon right now. What? The dog's talking to me? Nah. Got to hurt this thing. I don't think it's spewing fire at me though. It's not an easy fight. Come back here, dragon. Let's fight one-on-one. Where'd it go? Yeah, right in town. Little tired. Some stamina potion. Got to kill this thing. This is a tough one. Yeah, of course it's breathing on me all the time. Don't let it get into the air again. Oh. Sorry, horse. Princess, sorry. I'm getting a little tired. Die, dragon. Oh, what's with killing your cows? Oof. Another threat. Eliminated. This was not an easy one, though. So my arrow's back. Another dragon, soul absorbed. Don't really like your outfit there. We're gonna have to get you changed. I heard that this property is for sale. Bear? Go away, bear. Don't I have a shout for animals? Let me see. Pretty sure I do. Kind's peace. A voice soothes wild beasts who lose their desire to fight or flee. That's it, bear. Oh, of course, my horse takes off. Anyways, I was thinking that we'd come look for it. Look at what the land is. It looks pretty good to me. Who's that? Who are you? What is this?
Take this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later. I'll pay you good. Don't lose it.
Oh, come on. Slow down, explain yourself.
No time to talk. Snitch or double-cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it.
Somebody's looking for it, I take it. Wish the bear would go away. What? Oh, the person that you stole it from found you, huh?
Did you see someone run past just now?
Didn't you just see him? Are you blind? Yeah, he went that way. Here, take these boots.
Yes. How did you get this? Well, never mind. Here. It's not much, but it's something. I'm going to track down that thief and murder him.
Okay, well that's between you and him. 1 gold. Just let him go. I think he's learned his lesson. Can't we get a bit of a peace? Anyways, Serana.
What now?
This is the place. Here we are.
Not bad, not bad. You do know your way around Skyrim. I'll give you that. Now that we're truly free, at least for now, I think we deserve a little celebration. I've brought some drinks for our little party. I wasn't sure what you'd like to drink, so here are some choices. First, we have the Cliff Racer. Firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujama. A drink for the daring. Next up, we have some Dragon's Breath mead. A drink worthy of someone as fiery as you are. And then there's also milk. Just plain milk.
Why do you always offer milk? You trying to see if, like an imperial? I have the Dragon's Breath mead.
Nice. It suits you. Well, cheers. We did it.
We did.
You know, I almost can't believe I get to just hang out with you like that. Drink, toast, joke around. Just be happy.
You deserve it.
I don't want to give this up, ever. Being happy, being free, us. I want it to last. Forever.
That's a serious change of heart, though.
It's just a little something to tie the knot. I know I've said earlier that this kind of thing wasn't really for me. And rightfully so, since I've experienced trauma with a particular temple ceremony. But I love you, and I want to be with you. For eternity. For as long as you'll have me. For as long as we have left together. And I want to commit to it. To us. I just wouldn't like it to be ritualistic. I think that this, us, here, together, this is all the ceremony we really need. So, well, here goes. Would you like to marry me?
Yes. Yes, I would. I do love you, Serana.
Come here. Now and forever.
We spent hours there, under the warmth of Magnus during Morning Star, such as it was. We're both Nords, and we can handle a bit of the cold, but it wasn't so bad here in southern Skyrim. We had a picnic. There was a blanket and some food we had brought from Falkreath. I read words from a book about the gods, and even though Serana was basically a child of Cold Harbor, she was open to hearing about the Nine. This made me happy.
Torald knows the gods well, and even though I was raised to reject them, I knew a little about them myself. It was part of my education while growing up, and I've also read books about them. But his knowledge surpassed my own. I was willing to hear what he has to say, as it's obviously important to him.
This was our marriage, and we made sure it went right. At least the bear kept away, and no other troubles bothered us.
It was perfect. When we were finished eating, we made love for the first time. I don't think I could have asked for anything better.
Yes, This just all made it one of the best days of my life. As for the marriage, I wasn't actually looking forward to another ceremony myself, not after going through it some 8 years ago with my first wife. But if Serana wanted it, of course I would have agreed without hesitation.
No, this is exactly what I wanted. And yes, making love to you was one of the best experiences of my life. You're too good for me, and I love you, Torald Jensen.
And I love you, Serana.
Serana Jensen. I renounce my old clan, the Volkihar. I'm Serana Jensen now. Even though there is no official ceremony, I am making it official between us, which as far as I'm concerned is binding as it will ever be. You've been my faithful rock ever since I met you. You are a very handsome man, as powerful as any there has ever been on Tamriel, but most of all, you are a good man. This is why I love you, Torald, and I always will.
No, Serana, you are too good for me. You're the most beautiful woman I have ever encountered. You are also the perfect fighter at my side. All that, and your soul is tender and loving. Maybe a little rough, but so is mine. I think we are perfect for each other. I love you, Serana, and I always will.
Well, aren't we quite the pair? We are now married, Torald. We are bonded in a union. You are my husband, and I am your wife.
Well,
for as long as I'd live, vampire or not, I wouldn't have any regrets. I love you. I'm glad you're here.
Would you train me?
Sure. In which skill?
Let's go with destruction again. She trained me with this the other day.
Alright then. Let's begin.
Serana teaches me about the arcane field of destruction and how to harness the magical energies flowing through Aetherius to bring forth the maximum amount of damage. Okay.
So what's next for our adventures?
After we've sort of done what we've just done, I have a question for you. Have you thought about getting cured of vampirism?
You brought that up before. I think I was a little short with you.
This matters to me.
Of course it matters to you. But you don't get to make this decision for me.
Of course not. Of course not. Just asking if you thought about it. I shouldn't have brought it up again.
Probably not.
Sing me something, Serana.
Sure. Which song?
Can you sing me The Dragonborn Comes?
Sure thing. Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes. With a voice wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, believe the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed and the legend yet grows. You'll know the Dragonborns come.
Good job. Good job. A nice singing voice you have there. Well, the bear left. I didn't want to bloody a place that I might come to live in. Oh, the bear's still over there. But we may be able to turn this into a home in the future. Especially now that we've consecrated the land, you and I. In a very good way. Okay. That's right. Right, we are off to something that's nearby. Oh, look at this. I could have my own little pond here. There's somebody's house here, I don't know what that's about. Who lives here? We are going to go to a place that's nearby. To lockpick it. That's a Thieves Guild sign. What did that mean? Danger? I think the arrowhead means danger. What does Shadow Marks have to say? Danger. If you see this, head the other way or take your life in your own hands. It means there's something ahead or beyond that door that wants to turn you inside out. Well, they're hanging their linens out. What could be so dangerous? Leeks and potatoes. I don't know. But, come back and visit this place in the future, I suppose. Let's go to this thing. There's something about... Oh, what was it? It's one of the first things that I heard about after getting out of Helgen, I think. I've received an anonymous letter asking me to help stop a group of necromancers who are planning to raise an army of zombies. I should investigate the ritual site. Well, that was months ago. Better late than never, I suppose. Oh. What's going on? Wolves? This way, Serana. Oh, there was a battle here. Okay. Both died. This way, this way, this way. What is that? A group of wolves fighting each other? Why are wolves fighting each other? This one's coming after me. Are they rabid? Huh. Missing the fun, Serana. If you can call it fun. Now, where is that? Oh, we're further away than I thought we were. I thought it was really close, but I guess not. Just going to do this and then we can take a break. Go spend some time in the inn. Oh, this is Helgen itself. Maybe we can go to White... Sorry, not Whiterun. The nearby town. What's it called? Ugh. Riverwood. What's wrong with me? That's an easy place to get through. Nobody wants to come back and try to... Maybe a lot of the people died. It's a dead place. A dead place, and I wouldn't want to live here. Let's see, like I said, Nords are very superstitious. They can be. I might have to bring you through this, princess. Here it is. Here's the gate I'm looking for. Damage health recipe. Somebody locked it. Yeah. Who would put bodies on spikes? I know just what to do to get you over here. Horse call? Magic! Is that sound of fighting in the distance? Oh, I'm kind of going the wrong way. How's the best way to get over there? Certainly not where I'm going. Not up that mountainside either. My eyes are following the path, the potential path to go up there, but I don't see anything. What about this way? Suppose I can summon Serana if she's still not with me. This way. It's warm, it's cold, it's warm, it's cold. We've got the fort here. I believe... Didn't I pass through here when I first came? I passed through here before I was taken by the Imperials. If it's a fort, probably bandits there if it's not Stormcloak or Imperial. How do we even get over here? Oh, I remember this lake. Where we're going is... we're close by. Really close, but how do I get there? Up. Woo. Up. Up. Somehow we have to be able to get up. There you are, Serana. We could climb up. What was that? There's got to be a way up there. This way, maybe? This may be too rough for you, princess. Try going up. I can summon Serana as I get to the top. Definitely not a place a horse can go. Oh, this looks like a place not even I can go. Well, maybe. Oh! Found a little hunter's camp. Or a Calcum here. Is this Oblivion Gate? Yes, it was. Where are we? It's like a dragon mount. Oh, dragon priest! I do believe I need to summon Serana.
Well, you asked for it.
Ah, stand still. After what I've just been through, you're nothing. Oh, tired.
I cannot die.
Ah, you're talking to me.
Inevitable end.
I am getting cold.
will only cause you more.
Take this. Oh, he's shooting ice at me. Cloak? Dragon Priest cloak? I was not expecting that. Okay, we're still not where we need to be. I've summoned Princess again. So, there it is. That's the gate I used to come into Skyrim. Long time ago. So, where is this thing? Does that sound? It's like a fight going on.
Who's there?
I think we've maybe come near something. A bunch of necromancers summoning. Who are you? Oh. What is that? I can't see. Can't see at all. Fire, is it? Oof. Gonna run out of these spells. Or, sorry, these, potions. You alright, Serana?
What now?
I can't heal you. Huh. What's on your mind?
I've been thinking about an ideal home for us. You know, somewhere to settle when we're done adventuring. I know this might sound odd, but I wouldn't mind living in a cave.
What?
Or a grove, really. Something like the Ancestor Glade. Do you think we could have a nice homestead in a place like that someday?
Yes, I think so. Wait, is...
Oh? What is it?
Oh, this is a cave here. You brought it back and now it's working on alchemy? Maybe that's what it did in life? Well, maybe we found the necromancers.
Right behind you.
What is this? This doesn't seem like a necromancer, seemed like a destruction mage. Conjure fire golem. Might be a powerful one to use. Right, but this is... pile, empty, empty. I saw a giant elemental here. It's gone. This way ahead. Ooh. Zombies? Is that like a place where necromancers did their thing? What about Oreo's bow? Sun-hallowed elven arrow. If shot at the sun with Oreo's bow. Magnus is right there. I can barely even see it. They're gonna come after us. There's a lot down there. Alright, zombies.
Oh, it's on.
I hope Magnus is this way. Oh, it's working. Not quite good. Oh, they smell. Ouch. They smell real bad. Look at this. Oh, they're coming back. Oh, they come right back. Not good. I don't know how we can do this, son. Maybe there's something at the ritual site. They smell so bad. Rotten vomit. Ugh. There's a bunch of dead necromancers here. This one has a journal. Hey! Serana. Come. We'll have to... Let's see what's on the journal. Maybe nothing. Necromancer's journal. Oop. This mystery of Talara. Necromancer's journal. 3rd of Sun's Height, 4th Era 201. An apprentice of mine recently discovered an ancient tome in a forgotten cave during a gathering expedition. This tome is like nothing I've seen in a very long time. I believe it's a conjuration spell of some sort, but I can't be certain. It apparently has a relationship with necromancy fueled by chaotic creation. I'll need to spend some time deciphering this. It could be quite valuable to us. 18th of Sun's Height for 4th Era 201 was last year. I've spent the last several weeks working tirelessly to decipher this ancient tome. It's just as I suspected. The book indeed possesses the knowledge of an arcane necromancy spell. However, the creature summoned is especially vicious, a rotting zombie conjured directly from Cold Harbor. Imbued with enough regenerative capacity to revive itself even after being destroyed. An undead zombie of wonderfully putrid potency that appears to be much more active in the late night hours, and that, with its triple regeneration capacity, though reanimation by chaotic creation produces an ideal undead minion. Well, obviously even they couldn't handle these things, but maybe it's a good thing we're here during the day. Nothing could have prepared me for the power I am about to wield. The entirety of my training has been for this moment. Soon my apprentices and I shall perform a ritual the likes of which has not been seen in centuries, and bring forth an undead army, powerful and willing to do my bidding. Its power will radiate across Skyrim, bringing forth waves of undead from the darkness. I'm not stopping now. I will create an even more powerful version of this spell. In fact, I intend to create several. We will write spell tomes for each zombie variant, and soon we'll have an endless arsenal. The other necromancer covenants will beg for this knowledge. As Molag Bal is my witness, I shall have a thrice-born zombie horde at my command before long. The time is at hand. 15th of last seed. Unfortunately, everything this is right after I got into Skyrim. Everything got out of control. I am the last survivor, hidden in our tent, surrounded by both the fallen inert bodies of my apprentices and the terrifying animated bodies of those who should serve me. The zombies that I improved and transformed into machines of despair. One of my disciples managed to escape, however. I knew that my end is near. I would die here as soon as one of these damn corpses discovered that I am still alive. The first wave I summoned escaped my control and disappeared amidst the snow. We insisted 3 more times, and they all followed the same behavior. Although they were enough under our control to prevent them from attacking my alliance, the control was not strong enough to force the corpses to obey us and do our bidding. Idiots! Why did we insist on a 5th attempt? For what? This final wave of zombies was totally unbound, and we were no match for them and their constant reanimation. In a desperate last act, I tried to destroy the original book with my dagger, but all I managed was to make putrid blood flow from its pages like a recently deceased corpse. Now everyone is gone. I would die a victim of my own plague of the dead. So, try to destroy the original book. Where's the original book? Well, I don't need this journal anymore. Keep them busy. Maybe the original book is down here. I see. Yeah, he did stab it. Ugh. How the... This is not good. By the gods, this is bad. Is there another journal? Oh. I don't know what to do. Well, it looks like they might be dying. They did call it thrice-born. Maybe they have to be put down 3 times. Oh, smells so bad. Another one's come back. Is that your conjuring? What is it? You alright? Yeah, they stopped. They're not coming back anymore. Ugh, gross. It's disgusting. Blackguard's on trial. Hannibal Traven. Archmagister of the Arcane University, Imperial City. I don't think that he's the Archmagister anymore, but I could be wrong. Wing purse. Anything else here? Oh, you stupid necromancers, you kinda got what you deserve. Now, can we get out of this valley? Let's just go to Riverwood. It'd be nice to spend some time there.
Do you need something?
Yes, Serana. Hey, let's talk.
Alright. Alright.
How are you doing with all that's happened with your father?
I'm fine. That's all I'll say. Things just had to be done. We didn't have any other option. Thanks for asking, though. If I need anything, I'll let you know. What now?
How about...
Do you need something?
Do you have any funny stories to tell while you're back on the island?
Yes, I do. Don't tell anyone else, though. My mother had to leave the island for some urgent business one day, so I snuck into her laboratory. You know, to create some potions, test out some necromancy, fiddle around with things I really wasn't supposed to. But one thing did catch my eye. That brandy. I didn't really consider why she even had it there. I just decided to take a small sip. It truly tasted like something else. So I decided to finish the entire bottle in one swig. I absolutely loved it. I was already a vampire at this point, though, so don't worry. I didn't pass out, vomit, or anything like that. But when my mother did come home, though, she was angry. Most definitely. She said it costed a premium, and that it was meant to be a token gift to one of the newer members of my father's court. And as a punishment, I got janitorial duties around the castle for the better part of the month. And even as a vampire, to me, that felt like a long time.
Alright, well, it's late. You can see the lights out, the aurora. I can see Masser through the walls. You know, it'd be nice. Why couldn't we get like a window up here? Oh. But then if somebody wanted to see what we're doing, they can... Well, who could climb up sides of buildings? Thieves, I guess. Yeah. If there was a way to see out and they couldn't see in, then yes. It's really nice outside. This is where Lydia sleeps.
Yes?
This is where... who's dropping this gold? You drop gold, I'm going to take it. And this is where, Hey.
What do you need?
Do you mind not standing on the furniture? These aren't just cheap benches, you know, they're nice. Oh, Lucia sleeps down there. We could get another child, I suppose. Alright. Unfortunately, my bags were checked. And, they took what items were stolen. Which means I have to go and find Mystery of Telara version 5. Book 5 again. But as for anything else, there's got to be other things that I can read here. I really need to go find Mystery of Telara book 4 and 5. How about this one? Confessions of a Dunmer Skooma Eater. What is this about? Nothing is more revolting to Dunmer feeling than the sorry spectacle of another Dunmer enslaved by that derivative moon sugar known as skooma, and nothing is less appetizing than listening to the pathetic tales of humiliation and degradation associated with a victim of this addictive drug. Why then do I force myself upon you with this extended and detailed account of my sins and sorrows? Because I hope that by telling my tale, the hope of redemption from this sorry state shall be more widely known, and because I hope that others who have also fallen into the sorry state of skooma addiction may therefore hear of my story, of how I fell into despair and how I once again found myself and freed myself from my own self-imposed chains. I'm not going to touch this stuff again. It's, yes, you see weird things in the world, but you also, you have this craving. It's like your body wants to go back and take it again. Because it is widely known to all Khajiit who may be expected to know that there is no cure for addiction to skooma, that once a slave to skooma, always a slave to skooma. Because this is widely known, it is taken to be true, but it is not true, and I am living proof. Well, so am I. I just willed myself not to take it again. There is no miracle cure, there is no potion to be taken, there is no magical incantation which frees you from the thrill of skooma running through your blood. That's it, you knew it. It just feels like is the word euphoria. Happiness. Everything's drowned out but the happiness, and then sometimes you see weird things, yes. But it is through the understanding of that thrill and the acceptance of the lust within oneself for that thrill, and the casting aside of the shame that the thrill-seeker feels when he cannot set aside what becomes in the end his only comfort and pleasure. It is through this knowledge and understanding that the victim comes to the place where choices may be made, where despair and hope may be separated. In short, only knowledge and acceptance can deliver into the slave's hands the key that opens his shackles and sets him free. Wait, what? Seems like a lot of words just to say only knowledge and acceptance. Choices may be made, despair and hope may be separated. I'm not quite sure what they're saying. Knowledge and acceptance? What is this Da Vinci's journal that I have? Entry 1. That is done. Leah and I are retired. No more contracts, no more blades in the dark, and no more sneaking about. Leah says I'll soon grow tired of normal life, but I'm not sure. I think I've seen all the death I care to. Now it's time to settle down and spend some of the gold we've saved. So meet the new us, just an honest couple doing honest work. Where did I get this from? A Khajiit and a Argonian together? We've just bought a house in Riverhold. That's worse. No more contracts. No more sneaking around blades in the dark. Were they part of the Dark Brotherhood? Is this not, because Riverhold is where, Inigo's from. He was born there. Are these his parents? We've just bought, yes, I did get books. I got books I didn't even read through yet. I forgot about that. We've just bought a house in Riverhold. Life is good here. It's peaceful enough and quite pretty in its own way. Most of the locals are pleasant and far more accepting than we were expecting. It's a very cosmopolitan place with all the border trading that goes on. No one seems to mind the idea of an Argonian and a Khajiit living together. How odd. Our new home is next door to the town orphanage, and Leah keeps bringing it up in conversation. She wants a family. I'll be honest, the idea terrifies me. Is it possible that a couple of trained assassins like us could be good parents? I don't know. They were part of the Dark Brotherhood. Entry 3. I'm working on local mine, and Leah just got a job at the orphanage. We went there yesterday. I think I'm going to be a father. We saw 2 little Khajiit boys that melted our hearts. Oh, they're not biological parents. They adopted them. They're supposedly twins, but one is golden and the other is an unusual shade of blue. Seeing Leah with the boys, I don't know, it just felt right. We discussed adopting them all night. She said that if it was only down to her, she'd go and collect them now. I told Leah I had to think about it, but I'm fairly sure my mind is made up. She's going to be an amazing mother. I love her more than words can say and can deny her nothing. I'll lock all our weapons in the basement and get to work on making the spare room baby-proof. Oh, Inigo and his brother. Entry 4. We're now proud parents. Isn't brother orange? We've named the boys Fergus and Inigo after our favorite former guildmates. He had a guildmate named Inigo too. The woman at the orphanage told us the little she knew of their past. A soldier found Inigo and Fergus in an abandoned shack about 50 miles from here. He heard them crying as he took shelter and discovered the boys wrapped in linen rags, half hidden in a pile of straw. The boys had a letter tucked between them. It was from their birth mother. We were shown the letter, but it was ragged and torn, so I asked if I could make a copy for posterity. It reads, Atella hopes you have found her children safe. They are twins, born only minutes apart, though as you can see they are unalike. What had been a pleasant day began to darken at the time of their birth, and I heard much wailing and commotion outside my tent. My first son came then, but by the time his little brother entered the world, the sky outside was like night. I held them in my arms, and it was in their cries brought back the sun. For then the darkness lifted, and the voices outside rejoiced. There was an eclipse. I smiled and wondered if a third moon had appeared during my labor, as such a thing is said to signal the arrival of a main. Wishful Atella, stupid Atella, cursed Atella. There had been no third moon, only darkness. A few weeks later, my youngest sprouted his first blue hair, and his fate was decided. It had been nearly 100 years since the last bad omen, but upon seeing that tiny blue strand, our elder recognized its meaning. Village would suffer greatly unless my baby was put to death. Oh. Alas, Atella could not allow it. She's talking about herself in the third person. I can no longer trust the father of my children. The moons hold greater sway over his heart than we do. Our situation fills him with great sadness, but he is elder-born and wishes to appease Master and Secunda above all else. The night before the sacrifice I heard a woman's voice speak, though no woman could be seen. The voice was fair, but commanding. It said, Run, Atella, the way is clear. Take your babies and flee. So I bundled up my little ones and snuck away into the desert. I have traveled many miles, but my people are tracking us, and they grow close. They will have blood one way or another. I would rather it be mine. Earlier the woman's voice spoke again inside my head. She said I must go now and draw our pursuers away from this place. She said my children will be found here by one who can help them. As strange as it sounds, I believe her. Please take my darlings to safety, and when they are old enough to understand, tell them that Atella loves them still. Leah says that she has never heard of such a barbarically pious tribe in her homeland, but the existence of such people does not surprise her. There are stories of forgotten settlements that still thrive in isolation among the shifting sands. Atella must have hailed from such a place. Her plan worked, and now her boys are safe and loved. Leah and I will do our utmost to give them the best of everything. When they are old enough, we will tell the boys about their mother and what she endured to save their lives. It is a sad tale, and I am not sure if we will ever tell them absolutely everything. That is a worry for another day. Here and now, they are happy, and they make us happy. Long may it last. Entry 5. Leah and I are just back from a job. I know, we're tired, but it was good to flex those old muscles again, and it was only a group of outlaws. The thugs had been terrorizing a village a few miles away, so we waited until dark, left the boys at the orphanage with one of Leah's co-workers, tooled up and took care of business. By the hist, it felt good. I must admit my armor is getting a little snug, but it seems Leah and I are as good a team as ever. I love her so much. When we returned to the orphanage, Leah's friend led us to the basement where Inigo and Fergus were chasing spiders. They looked so adorable. I had to draw them. Entry 6. We've decided to teach the boys how to handle themselves. I'm sure many would say they are too young for weapons, but it's a harsh world out there, and we both agree they'll be better off with a little training. Inigo instantly took a shine to archery, while Fergus seems to favor the sword. They both show great aptitude, even at such a young age. I'm a very proud father. Fergus is already turning into a determined and thoughtful boy. Inigo has amazing reflexes and a sense of the absurd that often has the rest of us laughing, even when we shouldn't be. Most importantly, the brothers are fiercely loyal. They often fight and squabble, but at the slightest hint of danger, they unflinchingly stand up for one another. You're shooting your brother with arrows, Inigo. His brother broke his bow. When I'm down the mine, the boys spend most of their days at the orphanage with Leah. It's sad, but you could say they never really left. Ah well, I see no harm, and they often cheer up the other children. I would never do that, become a miner. Maybe a farmer, but never a miner. That's really hard on your body. Well, so can farming be, but not like mining. Entry 7. Poor Inigo had a bit of trouble at the market today. Some local boys and girls were making fun of him because of his blue fur. Little hooligans. If he had his bow with him, I think he would have taught them a thing or two. If Fergus had been there, things could have gotten ugly. We don't want either of the boys seriously hurting anyone, so Leah showed them a few hand-to-hand tricks just in case things get rough. We adults often forget what a battleground childhood can be. I spoke to the parents of the boy who instigated the bullying. The father said his son wasn't responsible and called me a filthy lizard. Maybe this town isn't as open-minded as we first thought. Entry 8. Leah discovered Fergus and Inigo playing with our most precious weapons today. I have no idea how they got the display cases open. They're lockpicking it. Luckily, Inigo is still too weak to draw lightning, and thunder is too heavy for them to wield. Can you imagine if either had discharge in the house? We locked the weapons away in a safer place. We have to keep an eye on those boys. Entry 9. Sadness and excitement today. Riverhold lost 3 people to a large group of migrating giant spiders. Leah and I knew we were the only ones capable of helping, so we strapped on our weapons and exterminated the beasts. To be honest, the boys did most of the work. They were eager to test their weapons on live targets, and I must say, they did fantastically well. As the villagers hid in their homes, and Leah and I dispatched about 10 of the beasts, then watched as Inigo and Fergus took care of the rest. Eek. Better them than me. They fought efficiently and with great zeal. Fergus became a quiet whirlwind of deadly steel, as Inigo expertly loosed a storm of arrows and insults. I'm sure the spiders felt those insults, Inigo. That boy would joke on the gallows. They're young men now, and they're already talking about leaving Riverhold to seek their fortune. I would rather my children sought a more sedentary occupation, but they clearly wish to use their skills to help others who are less able. I'm confident that as long as they have each other, they will be safe. Entry 10. Our little boys are now men. It feels just like... Actually, I feel a little bit sad reading this. This is the life of Inigo. From when he was just an infant all the way up to a man. Our little boys are now men. It feels like only yesterday... I guess that's the parent in me. They were just fuzzy little bundles. Leah and I have agreed to let them travel the land in search of their fortune. They leave behind 2 extremely proud parents. We are gifting them our most prized weapons. Inigo will take lightning, Leah's bow. Oh, is that where it came from? Fergus will take thunder, my sword. May they protect our children and strike fear into the hearts of all who oppose them. You know, I think I can improve Inigo's bow. Forgot about that. I better stop writing and help them pack. Dearest Fergus and Inigo, come back safe and happy. I miss you already. Oh, this book keeps going on. Entry 14. And it ends. Let's see. Where were we? Entry 11. They are gone. Our boys, our sons, our greatest achievement. This is kind of touching me. Only because I think of my own daughter gone. Just need a moment. Leah and I are already growing restless, rattling around this empty house. Everything is the same, but everything has changed. This is not easy for me to read. They will return in a few years, and I cannot wait to see the men they will surely have become. Until that day, we'll keep the fire stoked and the rooms ready. Entry 12. Ugh. Come on, Torald. A courier brought us news from the boys today. It's been over a year since they last sent word. They are well and happy. They say they have had many adventures and are now heading to Cyrodiil. They have caught the traveling bug and want to see us as much of Tamriel as they can before coming home. I'm so glad they are all right. The letter has put us in a fantastic mood. Leah and I went to the inn and had a few drinks. We spent most of the night toasting our boys repeatedly. They're happy, they're safe, and they're together. All is well. Wish I could say the same about my girl. Entry 13. We haven't heard from Inigo and Fergus in a long time, but I'm sure they're okay. There is a lot of world out there to explore. Let them have their fill of it before returning. They're not the only ones who feel the call of the road. Leah and I are growing tired of our inactive lifestyle. Perhaps we can go on a little trip of our own. Something with a bit of risk and adventure. It has been far too long. Entry 14. Adventure has found us. I can't wait to hit the road again. A trading caravan passed through town today, and they were looking for guards. It's perfect. A bit of travel, a bit of adventure, and who knows, we may even bump into Fergus and Inigo. We join the group tomorrow. Leah is choosing her armor at the moment. I think we should each take a light and heavy set. Sounds like we could be passing through bandit territory. Nothing we can't handle, I'm sure. Leah is calling me. I better get my things together. Maybe the bandits got them? Oh, I hope that they're okay, but I think that was the end. But I could be wrong. I mean, the story starts when they're in not Riverwood. Whatever river place it's called. Yes, I miss my Salonia, and I feel really that actually is. I tried to put this stuff out of my mind, but maybe I need a drink. Blackbriar meat. Maybe two. If it was me, Salonia would never leave, even if she became an adult. Let her find a man and have her own family, but she has to stay nearby and close, never leave the town. Maybe have a house next to me so I can see them all the time. That would be enough to make me, this Nord adventurer, want to stay home and watch over them. I could be a grandfather. But I guess that will never happen with Serana, as she's a vampire. I don't think. They had Serana before they became vampires. I don't think that she'll be able to bear my child. I want to see it up here. Not that I want to keep it here, but... That is grand indeed. It looks better than my bow. Shadow bow. Bow of shadows. Oh, of course I go invisible. I can't even see it myself. No, this is a nicer looking bow. This is finely crafted elven, I guess, snow elf. My bow, bow of shadows, doesn't look anything nice like that. It looks like a Nord bow to me, through and through, the design. But they never went for making it look... You know, maybe I can make a dragon bow, dragon bone bow, and definitely dragon bone swords, which should be better. Apparently it's some of the best there is, and with all the dragons back, there's plenty of bows, or bones and stuff to use in making these weapons. Is it daylight already? Maybe we should sleep. Let's get some sleep, Serana.
Do you need something?
I love you, you know.
You're such a sweet talker.
I lean in to kiss her.
I just can't get enough of you.
That was nice. Now it's time to sleep.